Hello everyone, breaking headline parody story report entertainment show. Wendi Deng is making my show today. She's married to a billionaire tycoon, Rupert Murdoch, who owns a lot of different news companies. Rupert Murdoch is 80 years old. She's supposed to be half his age. That would be 40. But they have 2 children together, and they seem to be real good lovers. They're smiling. They're smiling together. They've been together a pretty good while, and it may be fake, but they're always happy. She's always hugging on him, and she had 2 of his babies. I think it could be true love. I've got more to this story, but I've got to break away for a second to tell you who I am and a little more. I'm Rodney Dangerfield's cousin. Y'all know my cousin. He's deceased now. He's the man that didn't get no respect wherever he went. And of course, I've got the Dangerfield blood in me, and everywhere I go, I don't get no respect. But before I go much further, for legal purposes, I want to tell you my disclaimer. Some of the names have been changed to protect the innocent and the guilty, and some of the pictures have been changed to protect the innocent and the guilty. And everything in my parody entertainment story is a parody. That means don't take anything I say seriously, don't take anything I say personal, don't try anything I say at home. If you do, check with your attorney first, and then still don't do it. I am a professional. No amateur should ever try anything I say. Now, if you disagree with my disclaimer, I'm going to tell it to you in a real nice way. Just get yourself off of my channel immediately. I don't want you to hear nothing I got to say. But this Wendi Deng, man, she was young and beautiful. A lot of people were saying she was a gold digger. But she was sitting behind her husband, Rupert Murdoch, and a protester come up with a whipped cream pie, and he wanted to throw it in Rupert Murdoch's face, and she blocked him and slapped him and threw the pie in his face. She was fighting for her man, and you know, that proves to me that she loves him. I hope they do real well. I hope they stay together for life. You know, and hope they do real well together. They seem to be real happy. I have to tell you that they're real happy people. And of course, he's a billionaire. You know, she come from a broken family, and but she went to Yale, and she got some college, and she went to work for one of his media companies, I think in '93. And this Rupert Murdoch had been married for 31 years, and then he divorced his wife, and he said that you know, he kept asking her to marry him, and she kept saying no. But he finally got her to marry him, and they actually supposedly have 2 children together, and I think they seem to be real happy. They really do. I've seen young people that, you know, don't seem to be as happy as they are. But anyway, so I'm going to break away for another second. I'm going to get back to this story. You know, y'all know my cousin, Rodney Dangerfield, and that's all you need to know to let you know that anytime you see one of my shows, you're seeing the best entertainment in the world. My cousin Rodney Dangerfield was the best entertainer in the world in his day and era of time, but I got the Dangerfield blood in me, so that means anytime you see one of my shows, even if for some reason I put on a bad show, it's still going to be the greatest show you have ever seen in your life. But anyways, seemed like after my cousin died, the monkey jumped on my back. I don't get no respect. I'm 63 years old now, and I went to get me a pack of cigarettes, and a bitch boy behind the counter carded me for ID. I said, "Hey pal, I'm 63 years old." He carded me. Then I went to get me a 6-pack of beer, and another bitch boy was behind the counter, and he carded me for ID. I said, "Hey pal, I'm 63 years old." He went on and carded me for ID. And then I went to a family restaurant to get my meal, and I went to pay for my meal, and there was another bitch boy behind the counter, and he was charging me full price. I said, "Hey pal, I want my senior citizens discount." And he carded me for ID. I'll tell you, I don't get no respect. I took my wife to a dude ranch, and she left me for a black dude, and my wife turned gay on me. And one day my wife and I was fixing to make love, and she was just on the bed. Her legs was like in a figure 4 position. And she was just in a deep stare. I said, "What's wrong, honey? You can't think of anyone to fantasize who you had sex with while we make love?" She said, "No." I said, "Fuck it, neither can I." So we didn't even make love that day. And people keep coming to me saying, "Rodney Dangerfield cousin, why would your wife leave you for a black dude?" I go, "Well, I guess she wanted to get back with her own color." But I started having a lot of problems out of her. I really did. She started bullying me. It seemed like everything I said she would say, "Don't say that." She didn't want me to say, "You're president," "y'all," "us," "them," "dude," "buddy." She didn't want me to say "homie," "homeboy," "dude." She didn't want me to say "honey," "sweetie," "dear," "baby." She said I was talking down to her, and she was a nut. And I asked her, I said, "Look, who appointed you as an authority over me to tell me I can't say all these words? Do you believe in freedom of speech?" She said, "No, not for white people, only for black people." She believed in freedom of speech. I said, "Fuck you and your whole goddamn family. I'm sick of your goddamn shit. I can't take it no more." And we got a divorce. I couldn't take it anymore. So I went on the internet to freepornphonesex.com, and it's a recording of a girl. She'll say, "Hey lover boy, I'm having a party in my mouth. Would you like to come?" And she'll say, "If we was alone together, I'll fantasize having sex with you. I don't have a gag reflex, so you can hold my head down as tight as you want to. You can go in the front door, back door, side door. I don't care. I love it all." I have to admit that got my ding-a-ling excited. So I called a live service, and she said my voice was too ugly for her to talk to me over the telephone. And then I needed to generate some money, so I went to another website called freebuyseltradeanything.com. My brother bought a 55 Chevy back in 1955 for $1,850. He gave it to me, and I drove it for 10 years. It'd been sitting up on the old family farm for over 20 years, and I put the car on there. Once you put it on there one time, it's free to put it on there, and then it'll keep reposting on the Mars calendar indefinitely until you sell it. And I sold it. And then my wife and I, I couldn't take it. We got a divorce, and I put an ad on freebuyseltradeanything.com in the personal section looking for a young 21-year-old girl to go pray with me at church, and a white Caucasian girl answered the ad. "We're deeply in love. She wants me to get her pregnant. We're engaged. Everything's going real good." If anybody has any criticism or comments about my show, I appreciate